Hey guys, so today we are going to be going shopping at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. We're gonna go see what items they have out for Halloween, and then I'll be sure to take you guys back once they put more items out. And then I also did pick up a couple things, so I have a small haul at the end of the video. But anyways, let's just jump right on in and head shopping. The first place we're gonna start at is TJ Maxx. First, I wanted to take a look at the blankets. This first one has a bunch of different dogs dressed up in Halloween costumes, and this one is $16.99. This one has a witch theme to it. It has little spiders and different little witchy icons, and this one is also $16.99. And then they have this orange one with ghosts, and it says boo, also $16.99. And then they have this pink blanket with little pastel ghosts for $24.99. This is a little shelf sitter, and it is $9.99, and it's a little pumpkin with a top hat. And they also have this version for $12.99. And this one's in a little dress, and the pumpkin has makeup on. They have a bunch of these faux books. This is the first one I saw. It's a fortune teller, and this one is $12.99. They also had this little plushy ghost figure for $12.99. Also for $12.99, they have this glass ball in this skeleton hand. And this does light up, and this is what it looks like. And I think this is a super cool piece for Halloween. They also have this Halloween advent calendar. It's very traditional, and this is only $19.99. They also have this other plushie ghost. This one is holding a boo banner and is $12.99. They also have this faux book. This one is a little smaller than the last one. It's $9.99 and says Mystic Future. They also have this super cute little wooden Halloween scenery piece. This one is $24.99 and it does light up. They also had a couple Halloween snow globes. This first one is $14.99, and then they also had this one, and this one is also $14.99. Here's a super cute Halloween garland. It's 6 feet long and has some ghosts and pumpkins on it, and this is $14.99. All of these next garlands are also 6 feet long and $14.99. This one has little candy corn with witch hats on, and also just some more traditional candy corn. This one has jack-o'-lanterns, skeletons, and black cats. And this last version also has pumpkins and ghosts. I thought these were pretty cool. It is a Elvis statue, and he's a skeleton. This one is $12.99. It's the smaller version. They also have this larger one for $24.99. And then I'll show you a size comparison of the two. And then they also did have the Marilyn Monroe one in a larger size, also for $24.99. They also had this Halloween nutcracker, and he is $29.99. I also thought this was pretty neat. It's a skeleton with 3 candles on it, and it's $16.99, and it does light up. There was also this really cute skeleton figure, and he is $12.99, and I really like his top hat and bow tie. They also had this, the All-Seeing Eye Reveal Your Future book for $9.99, and then another smaller book that says fortune teller. This is just a different version than the other one, and this one is $9.99 as well. And then here is another one with a little witch on the front, and it says Halloween on the side, also $9.99. And then they had this fortune telling book. I really like how this one looked, and this one is $12.99. They also had this other small one, so it's also $9.99, and it says True Love Never Die, and it has a skull and floral design. And then here's one of the larger ones. This is the biggest size they have, and it's $14.99. And then they had this skull that's leaning on a stack of books. His eyes do light up, and for some reason this one didn't have a price on it. I thought this skull was pretty neat. It looks like it's made out of pearls, and this one is $12.99. They also had this little pumpkin man figure, and he's holding a skull head bucket, and he is $16.99. And then they had this other pumpkin man figure. He is $19.99, but he does have a little bowl cut out in the top of his head so that you can fill it with candy. And then they had this version as well. There was also this meditating skeleton figure, and this one is $16.99. Here is another one of those candy holders, and this one looks like a little ghost. And then they had this super nice ghost figure. He's holding a jack-o'-lantern in each hand and has a little boo sign, and I think this is super cute. Here is a stack of 3 skulls. This one is $16.99. There was also this super neat skeleton hand candle holder. It has a black snake wrapped around it, and I absolutely love all the detail on it, and this is only $9.99. They also had this shiny black skull for $9.99, and it does light up. Here's a cute Frankenstein pumpkin figure, and this one is $14.99. They also had this vampire pumpkin figure, and this one is a little taller than the last one, so it's $16.99. They also had this larger skull for $14.99 that has some glitter and decorative beads on it. They also had this pumpkin man figure, and he does glow in the dark, and he was $19.99. And then they also had this giant stack of 3 skulls. It's $100, and the eyes do light up, and this is probably about 3 feet tall. They also had this black cauldron that has some skulls and disco balls. It does light up like you can see right here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a price on this one. And now we're gonna take a look at some more books they have. They do have a huge variety of these little faux books. The smallest ones are $9.99, and then the largest are $14.99. I really liked these candle holders. They're made of just a bunch of stacked skulls, and they're only $14.99. They did have a gold and silver version of this one. I also found this for $59.99. It has some skulls at the base, And then a skeleton hand is holding a lantern from a chain, and I thought this was a super neat piece and would look great outdoors. And then they also had this orb that lights up and little smoke moves around in it. And then they also did have this pumpkin, which I know is super popular this year, and this was $19.99. I also found this black candy bowl that is held up by mummy hands, and this was $12.99. I also thought these little frames were neat. They have the pumpkin ones, and these ones are $5.99, and then they also have the black cat one, which is $4.99. This mug is super cute. It looks like a mummy and it's only $5.99. They also had this little ghost mug holding a pumpkin trick-or-treat bucket, and it was $6.99. They also had this set of 8 napkins. 4 of them have the skull print and the other 4 have stripes, and this was $12.99. They also had a set of 6 napkins. This one has the black stripes with spiders for $9.99. I also thought this little ghost was neat. You could put candy in it or maybe put it next to your sink and set your sponges in it, and this was $14.99. And then they also had this really cool bat plate. It does have a gold bat on the front as well, and this was $12.99. They also had this super nice pitcher that has 3 witches around a cauldron, and this was $16.99. They also had another one of these candy bowl figures, and this one is a mummy for $19.99, and I thought this one was super cute. I also found this mug that has a bunch of colorful pumpkins on it, and this one is $5.99. Here's the first towel set. It's $12.99. It has a plain black towel, a towel with orange and black spider web and spider, and then a black and white one. This set is $9.99, and it has pumpkins, crows, bats, little black cats on it, and I thought it was super cute. And then they have this set for $6.99. It has a little ghost with a jack-o'-lantern and a witch hat and witch broom, and then the back has jack-o'-lanterns and bats. This set was a little bit more neutral, and it has this really intricate pattern on it. The front one has jack-o'-lanterns and the back one has skulls. And then they had this black and orange spider web table runner for $14.99. And then they also had this black spider web table runner for $9.99. This one is more of like a plastic feeling. And then I found this cute little mug in the checkout lane. It has candy corn on it in little Halloween costumes. And now it's time to head into Marshall's. They didn't have a lot of Halloween out yet, but I thought I would still show you guys what I found. I found this cute little plushy candy corn for $7.99. They also had this really cute little mummy holding a jack-o'-lantern for $12.99. And then they had this gold See No Evil skeleton, and I have seen these online, and I believe they're $9.99. And then they also had this little bat jack-o'-lantern for $12.99. And then they had this wooden carved jack-o'-lantern piece, and this was $14.99. They also had this set of 3 ghosts that I thought was super cute, and this was $14.99. They also had this matte black skull with little gems coming out of the side, and it was $9.99. They also had this Happy Halloween pedestal that has a jack-o'-lantern and black cat on it for $12.99. And then they also had this black cat that's dressed up like a witch next to a cauldron for $16.99.
They also had this dog that has a witch hat on and is holding a broom in its mouth for $12.99. They also had this matte white jack-o'-lantern. It is ceramic and it also lights up, and this was only $9.99. They also had this little dog that's sitting in a glittery jack-o'-lantern for $12.99. There was also a couple blankets. This first one is Snoopy themed for $16.99. And then they also had this other Snoopy Halloween one that was also $16.99. Here's the last Halloween blanket I saw. It was also Snoopy themed and was $16.99. They did have one set of towels. It comes with a black and orange towel, and then this towel on the front has white jack-o'-lanterns on it for $9.99.
So I just have a small haul for you guys. I picked up 3 items today while out shopping, and all of these are from TJ Maxx. The first item I picked up is this set of 3 kitchen towels. They're all waffle knit, and this set was $9.99. And I really like that they're neutral. It's this really nice beige color with all the black details. This one has a jack-o'-lantern and a little spider, and I just really, really like it. And then the second towel you get is just a black waffle knit one, and then the third one has a skull instead of the jack-o'-lantern. And I really am just a huge fan of these, and so I'm glad I picked these up. The next item I picked up is this skeleton Elvis statue, and I really like all the detail. He even has this little bone mic, and he's up on this black little pedestal. This one was only $12.99, and I just thought it was super neat, and my husband loves Elvis, so I thought this would be great to add to our Halloween decor. And then the last item I picked up is this adorable little figure. It's just a little jack-o'-lantern, and he has a little skull bucket in his hand, and I really like the pattern on the base and that he's just super traditional. I thought he was so cute, and he was only $16.99 for this guy. Thanks for coming along with me to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.